Hernandez. I am so grateful to be here, standing in front of you all to talk about WPUI. I'm the treasurer of my sophomore class, but outside of school, I love baking, arts and crafts, and running in track and fields. I'm currently in confirmation classes, and part of that is volunteering at the after-school program at my church. Most importantly, I love spending quality time with my family and friends, especially my niece. I moved to Waltham when I was about 5 or 6 years old. Before that, I lived in Guatemala for a few years. From what I can remember, I was very free in Guatemala. I was always outside, playing with my cousins, and I loved to dance to Spanish music. Coming here felt very different, but eventually, Waltham became my hometown. This is where I grew up. This is a place where I've made the most memories, met the most people, and where I enjoy my days. Before I got involved with WPY, I was an introverted extrovert. For the longest time, I wasn't really confident about myself. Since elementary school, I remember having insecurities and wanting to keep to myself. When I was a freshman in high school, I saw an email about WPY's Teen Mental Health Alliance internship. I saw that I would get paid, and I was like, oh, a job sounds so good. Friends ask me now, how did you get your job? And I say, I just checked my emails. The job also sounded good because I always knew how important mental health was to me, because growing up, I didn't have the best mental health habits. The Teen Mental Health Alliance internship was eye-opening. When you think about mental health, you might think about mindfulness, maybe even depression. Everyone is aware of it, but they don't realize how much mental health challenges impact teens specifically. Coming from a Hispanic family, some don't believe that mental health is just as important as physical health. And that I'm so very thankful that my parents are more aware of it and always make an effort to talk to me. The Teen Mental Health Alliance internship became so important to me because it exposed me to a topic that I didn't grow up around. As a kid, it all felt so taboo. As an intern, I was trained so I have the skills to support different crises. It has given me the tools to know how to better support people in my Waltham community. This past summer, after my first year of high school, I participated in WPY's summer internship program and was placed at the Waltham Family School. I loved it. I felt useful and resourceful to people when they needed my help. It especially felt good to help teachers. What you did for them helped their students as well. Throughout the year, the Family School provides an opportunity for immigrant families to learn English while their kids prepare for kindergarten in a nearby classroom. The Family School is for those who face more systemic barriers and are therefore at risk of being less connected to the community. That is what is so beautiful about Waltham Family School. They help connect these communities to each other. It's great that the Family School is so welcoming to people who don't always have the same opportunities. I learned a lot from Jackie about the importance of those summer activities in engaging and making connections in children's brains. We even got to spend a week at Waltham Fields and bond over making our cultural foods from organic vegetables, which was a beautiful experience. This internship made me feel more connected to my own culture. We even designed a Hispanic Heritage Month board, and this was so meaningful because I got to be more active in representing my own Latin culture. We included important Latin leaders, and Jackie gave us lessons about why these people were so important and how my own people have advanced in this society. I loved looking at all the traditions that my own family and people from my country have, and being able to share that with other little kids and other teachers as well. This past year, I've had a WPY internship as a bilingual mentor at McDevitt Middle School. My co-interns and I have supported newcomer, non-English speaking middle school students twice per week with homework, practicing, and encouraging English and other fun activities. Statistically, newcomer immigrant students don't graduate at the same rate as their peers and face challenges that start before they even get to high school. We want to help students feel prepared now so they can create a better path for starting out in a new educational and social environment. It's been special getting to know even more people from Guatemala. or other countries, and getting to learn new games that expand my knowledge of other cultures among my own. This internship has widened my view. I used to not realize that so many of my peers were learning English. I see now and appreciate how hard they're working to access opportunities that others already have. It builds perspective that even though my parents are immigrants as well, and I'm a Hispanic person, I have had different opportunities. I've been able to open doors for myself, but that doesn't necessarily mean I didn't get that advice and help getting there. Many students don't get that advice or get told of the options that are out there, and I think it's important to make that as accessible as possible. WPY is a great example of that type of help. After participating in these WPY programs, I would say I have a more outgoing persona. Before, when I thought about internships, I thought about working as a secretary and following people around and getting coffee. And through my work with WPY, I know now that internships can be so much more than that, and great learning experiences, not only when you're in your 20s, but for high schoolers like me too. I've also learned that internships don't always have to be about you. It can be about helping others as well. I'm learning about what I can offer to the world. I want to keep exploring WPY internships and opportunities. I used to think I was going to be so heavily focused on the medical field, but my internships have been pretty diverse. I'm in the health assisting program at the high school, and I hope I can keep working as a CNA while attending college. Beyond that, I'll hopefully still be doing volunteer work like I have with my church. A lot of what I've seen in my internships, especially at the family school, made me realize I want to be part of something that's giving back to my Hispanic community. I have so much love that I dream of spreading to help people feel comfortable in times where they don't feel as comfortable physically, emotionally, or socially. I've been fortunate that I've had older people in my life that I can look up to, like my siblings or my parents. Even at WPY, like the peer leaders I had last year at the Teen Mental Health Alliance, the leadership roles I have been given by WPY have shown me that I'm capable of being the person looked up to as well. I have hopes of a bright future ahead of me, but I wouldn't have been able to do that without my family, friends, and the people of this program. I've been inspired to do so much more outside of school ever since my first internship. I want to continue to do so until I get my high school diploma. So thank you, and thank you to everyone here for listening to this speech. Have a great rest of your evening.